Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we're Backyard Musings broadcasting from Apple Valley, California.
We are the Science and Technology Channel.
All right, this is a really interesting one. Physicists at Harvard have developed a powerful new laser on a chip that emits bright pulses in the mid-infrared spectrum, an elusive and highly useful light range for detecting gases and enabling new spectroscopic tools. The device, which packs capabilities of much larger systems into a tiny chip, doesn't need any external components. It merges breakthrough photonic design with quantum cascade laser tech and could soon revolutionize environmental monitoring and medical diagnostics by detecting thousands of light frequencies in one go. And hey, why not phasers? Use phasers on spaceships. All right. Would you like to know more?
So, as usual, I have no idea what we're talking about here. So, how big is a chip?
Well, like a potato
teeny
chip.
Yeah, teeny, right? So, all right, physicists at the Harvard John A. Paulson School of Engineering and Applied Sciences have developed a compact laser that emits bright, ultra-short pulses of light in the mid-infrared spectrum, a wavelength range that is both scientifically valuable and technically challenging to achieve. The device delivers the performance of much larger photonic systems, but it fits entirely onto a single chip.
This could be like a memory chip, too. That size. If you're thinking about components for a computer.
Got it.
Published April 16th, 2025 in Nature. The study marks...
a lot of wind noise.
You got wind noise?
You are getting a lot of wind noise.
Uh-oh. The study marks the first demonstration of an on-chip picosecond, that's small, picosecond mid-infrared laser pulse generator that operates without any external components. The laser can generate an optical frequency comb, a spectrum made up of evenly spaced frequencies, widely used for high precision measurements. This compact platform could help enable new generations of broad spectrum gas sensors for environmental monitoring, as well as advanced spectroscopy tools for medical imaging.
The research was led by senior author Federico Capasso, the Robert L. Wallace Professor of Applied Physics at SEAS, and Vinton Hayes, Senior Research Fellow in Electrical Engineering, funded by the National Science Foundation and the Department of Defense. Department of Defense. The project,
I told you lasers.
Yeah. The project was a collaboration with the Schwartz Group at the Vienna University of Technology. What is TUWEN? A team of Italian researchers led by Luigi A. Lugiato and Leonardo DRS, is that doctors? DRS Daylight Solutions under the direction of Timothy Day.
And so there's some pedigree here.
Yeah. DRS.
All right.
What's that for? Interesting.
Here's a quote. This is an exciting new technology that integrates on-chip nonlinear photonics to generate ultra-short pulses of light in the mid-infrared. No such thing existed until now, Capasso said. What's more, such devices can be readily produced at industrial laser foundries using standard semiconductor fabrication. That's cool.
Yeah. The mid-infrared is an invisible section of the electromagnetic spectrum that is leveraged today in environmental applications. Because many gas molecules like carbon dioxide and methane absorb mid-infrared light efficiently, this wavelength range has been an important tool in monitoring environmental gases, notably with quantum cascade laser technology pioneered by Capasso in the 1990s. So they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. The new paper demonstrates a path generating a broadband light source that could detect, for example, many different absorption fingerprints of gases in a single device.
Fundamental to the new feat of photonic engineering is the quantum cascade laser. which generates coherent beams of mid-infrared light by layering together different nanostructured semiconductor materials. Unlike other semiconductor lasers that have relied for decades on well-established techniques called mode locking to generate their pulses, quantum cascade lasers remain notoriously difficult to pulse due to their inherently ultra-fast dynamics. Okay.
Now, imagine sitting in the command chair on your bridge of a starship, and you say, I'm trying to find it, man. Whatever you said, fire the quantum cascade laser.
Nanostructured semiconductor material, infrared,
Yeah.
whatever. Nano photonic engineering, whatever. I don't even know what it means. It's just
Okay. Existing mid-infrared pulse generators based on quantum cascade lasers typically require complex setups to achieve pulsed emission, as well as many discrete hardware components. They are also generally limited to a certain output power and spectral bandwidth.
The new pulse generator seamlessly combines into a single device several concepts in nonlinear integrated photonics and integrated lasers to make specific types of picosecond light pulses like solitons. Picosecond. Well, how much is a picosecond?
Very small, very, very small, like 10 to the minus ninth.
Okay. In designing their chip architecture, the researchers took inspiration from a seemingly unrelated type of light modulating device called a Kerr micro resonator.
That sounds impressive.
Okay. Their creative thinking allowed them to skirt traditional techniques like mode locking for pulse generation.
Man, this is turning into a technical paper, man.
Yeah.
The researchers drew on a foundational theory published in the 1980s. The 1980s were rough, man. They were rough. That established a framework for passive Kerr resonators. One of the new paper's co-authors is Luigi Luggiato, who worked on repurposing his original equation to describe the dynamics of the mid-IR laser system.
The new mid-infrared laser can reliably maintain pulse generation for hours at a time. Crucially, it can also be mass-produced using existing industrial fabrication processes, which could greatly increase the speed of its widespread adoption. The device is made of a ring resonator that can be externally driven and on an on-chip laser that describes the ring resonator and a second active ring resonator that acts as a filter. The chips were made at TU Win. Okay.
Pretty cool.
I mean, this is pretty, yeah. I don't even know what we're talking about.
And the Department of Defense, they want it.
I understand laser. That's about the only thing that I understand about this whole article, but it sounds cool.
Fire lasers.
Like you say, yeah, this could be the next form of warfare, right?
One type, yeah.
Crazy stuff.
All right, folks, thanks for joining us.
Take care, everyone.
See you in the afternoon.
All right. Have